Ladies and gentlemen, it is time to light the dome, or at least the secret layer, because the border war is underway. Thank you for the great jazz. That's some green and some yellow, aka the sideline study hall intro music. You see, we got the tie on. Let's go ahead and tuck that bad boy in. It is time for some Missouri basketball. Yes, indeed. We got the suit on. I could coach in this suit, I feel like. Let's go ahead and turn these lights to our opponent here, because we are going to see a whole lot of blue on the boards today. The objective, to out-rebound the team you play against, name being the Kansas Jayhawks. We got an exciting matchup today. Missouri coming off a loss, but don't worry, so is the team that they play against today. Neither team picking up a win in their last contest. We've got here our prep boards. As you can see them, we're prepared, man. Of course we're prepared. Right? This is professional, top-notch journalism. I hope you didn't expect anything less than professional and top-notch journalism today. We got Mizzou versus KU starting soon, and as soon as we got it up on ESPN, we'll go ahead and start. It's hard to predict when they post it. I don't know if anybody's had trouble with ESPN, but it won't let you into events on console, at least until like directly when the event starts. Which, you know, is great and all, because I know when the event starts that I can watch it. But that first minute or so, it can be finicky. This is going to be a super low-key broadcast. We're doing this to get some good reps in broadcast journalism, right? I need to make sure that my technique is down, that my form is right. We're going to have our headphones on and get some crowd noise that may or may not come through to you. I believe copyright is going to prevent me from playing y'all any music. So I do apologize in advance for that. We're going to re-straighten our tie pretty often here as well. That's the Tyson Ellison special. The tie is never straight enough. Bill Self versus Dennis Gates. Mizzou versus Kansas. We got plenty to talk about. We're going to go ahead and set the studio up, regardless of what we're seeing from our counterpart there on ESPN, right? My colleagues are going to get the game to us as soon as they can. We got to set the mood. Now the mood is set. Now we got the blue contrasted with the black and gold around the room. Now it's really looking like the border war. And it's noon now. Selection Sunday's happening right now as we are broadcasting this. Can you believe James Madison's in the college football playoff? Who expected that? I'll come out and say that I didn't. There was no reason to have expected that, in my opinion. I don't know if they should have got in. But, you know, here we are, and they are a playoff team. Oh, man. I wish I could show you guys on the camera. Like, I'm live on ESPN right now on the app. We should have Mizzou versus Kansas. It's an ESPN game. It's streaming there. But as soon as we get there, so we might as well just get our intro going right now as we're waiting for tip-off. So let's go ahead and do an update on the two teams playing. Kansas right now on the season have lost 3 games. It's 6-3 right now. The game started, and now we've got it. Ladies and gentlemen, we are live into the game as soon as it starts. It says begins Sunday, December 7th. Yep, should be live soon. Watch live. Give it to us. Here we go. Welcome to Missouri versus Kansas, the official watch party. There are a couple things you might want to know about the teams. Let's start with Missouri. The Missouri Tigers, 8-1. Their last game was a 76-71 loss to Notre Dame. Came down to the wire in that game. A final shot that could have given Missouri a chance to win that one didn't go through. Jacob Cruz takes a shot a little bit early. Didn't allow for that final play to be set up. So people frustrated with Cruz. I think if he felt like he had the shot, it is time to take it. You got Anthony Robinson, Sebastian Mack, Mark Mitchell, who've started each of the games for the Tigers, going against Melvin Council Jr., Flory Badunga, and Trey White, who've started each game so far for the Kansas Jayhawks. They know their lineup, and they know it very well. They've got some players outside of that who are possibly going to play in the NBA. Talk about the freshman, Darren Peterson. You talk about Trey White and his ability throughout this year, and Melvin Council Jr., who's played 300 minutes, 33.3 minutes per game. He will be on the floor. In fact, something's gone terribly wrong if Melvin Council's not on the court for the Kansas Jayhawks. They were coached by Bill Self, 30 years in the game. He's 772 to 337 on his career, and we will see if that number changes after this. Tip off. Now Sean Phillips Jr. in the middle with Flory Badunga. It's going to start with who we were just speaking about. Darren Peterson touching the ball first for either team. Kansas now takes the ball past the logo. Ball pass right now to Bryson Tiller. Tiller gets it to Badunga in the paint. He dribbles out of the paint, does Badunga. Guarded by Sean Phillips. Face guarded tough. Darren Peterson with the ball now to the wing. Gets it to Tiller in the corner. Tiller swings the ball all the way back around. Now left corner. Darren Peterson with the ball once again. Passes out to Trey White. First shot attempt is a triple. Bounces off the front of the rim back to the corner. Kansas Jayhawks with the rebound. Trey White with another opportunity here. Darren Peterson guarded by Honor Boateng at the three-point line. Dribbles in. Passes out to Council. Council back to Peterson. Peterson to Council. It takes the extra pass. And another three-point shot, no good. So Kansas starts the game 0-2 from the three-point line. Anthony Robinson with the rebound. Takes it to the left side of the court now for Missouri. If you're looking at the radio or looking at me, Kansas is driving to the right of the screen. Missouri's going to the left. And I realize I'm flipped. So Missouri's going here. Kansas is going here. Now Mark Mitchell dribbles the ball into the paint. Passes out to Honor Boateng, attempting another triple. So 3 3-pointers for either team. No makes. The score is still 0-0. As Javon Porter now is going to face guard Kansas coming up the court. Council Jr. with the ball. Passes to the right side of the court. Trey White dribbles back, retreats behind the three-point arch, passes to Peterson. Peterson now dribbles to his left. Trey White has the open shot, takes the pass to Peterson. Peterson juggles the ball, takes a contested shot over the face of Mark Mitchell, and the first points of the game go to Kansas on a very contested three. That was a nice shot there. Now Anthony Robinson taking the ball back up the court. Kansas leads 3-0. Robinson now driving. Looking for his options. Passes to Boateng. Boateng settles. Sets up the offense. Pass to Mark Mitchell. Mitchell drives into the paint. Pump fake. Shot is blocked. Flory Badunga gets a hand on that one and gets it to the other end. And Council Jr. with the slam dunk. Momentum swinging Kansas's way. Missouri not going to call a timeout. They're going to try to settle down, run their offense. Sean Phillips with the ball now on the edge of the paint. Backing his defender down, pass out to Boateng on the right wing. Bounce pass to Phillips. Phillips spins into the paint. And they will call a foul here on Bryson Tiller for Kansas. So we've got a stoppage in the action. A stoppage in the action here. It is going to be an intense one. If you're not watching on ESPN, come hang out, man. Bill Self now, in his career, 21-5 against the Missouri Tigers. He has not shuddered, though people say they're scared to play him because of his comments about playing in the Players Era tournament and getting money for playing. Sean Phillips now at the free throw line. First shot up, and it will fall. Missouri's first point comes from the free throw line in this one. So 5-1, Kansas still with the lead. Sean Phillips with another shot from the free throw line. Phillips has absolutely dominated this season in the paint. 9.1 points per game. Only one on this one is the second free throw attempt, rebounded by Trey White. Bounced off the front rim, back into the fold. Now Darren Peterson dribbles in. Passes it around. Screen set up. Melvin Council Jr. ends up with the ball. Shot by Peterson. Fading, leading off his back foot. That three-point shot, no good. So Mark Mitchell dribbles the ball down the court now. Taking it out like a point guard, guarded by Tiller. Pass around out to Javon Port. Robinson from the left wing. Dribbles, cross, guarded by Trey White. Tries to drive in. Peterson gets a hand on it. Pass out to the corner. Javon Porter's shot, no good. Rebounded by Trey White. White now with the dribble. Melvin Council Jr. swings around. Drives in. Darren Peterson thinks he's got some space. Takes the extra pass to White. Boateng able to recover on defense. Gets out to the corner. Puts a hand up. And then blocks the shot. But shot blocked. There is a foul called on that play. Dennis Gates speaking with the referee about it. But a little bit of extra contact before the shot went up. Foul called on the shot. Free throws for Kansas. Their first free throw attempts of the game. They've got so far on the season 15.8 free throws per game for Kansas. These are their first 1 and 2 of the game. First one up and down. 6-1 Kansas. Second shot up and down. Once again, Trey White perfect from the free throw line. That makes it 7-1. Missouri still searching for their first field goal in this one. Anthony Robinson guarded from the inbounds pass by Melvin Council Jr. Very stingy defense there, trying to get everything he can from Robinson, who passes it into Mitchell. Mitchell backing 2 defenders down, which means Porter's open at the top of the key. Shot no good. Once again, 0 for 2 from 3 for Javon Porter so far in this basketball game. Peterson takes it down for Kansas. Dribbles around, puts some hand signals up. He's calling the plays right now. Kansas taking their time settling. Melvin Council Jr. now takes a little head fake, drives through the lane. 3 defenders. None of them get a hand on the ball. Doesn't matter. Layup missed and Bedunga's putback attempt missed. Robinson now drives, carries the ball, and will draw the foul on Bryson Tiller. So Robinson will go to the line. 1-7 your score as we head into the first commercial break. Certainly not the game anybody expected to see in this game. We're at the first commercial break. I'm not sure what to think, man. We are sitting at a very calm and cool, well, maybe not calm and cool. We are sitting at a very, very nervous. Hey, what up? What? M-I-Z-Z-O-U? Absolutely, man. Today is the day. You see, we put the jerseys up in the background, and we got the blue for Kansas. It is really the border war, man. Right now, we're at the first break, and nobody's made really a good shot attempt yet. Let me see if I can't adjust something real quick. See if I can't adjust this chat. I need to fix the chat. It does not look ideal. I'm going to change the font of this still real quick. Nice setup. Hey, appreciate it, man. You know we got to go over the top for Kansas now. LMN. I'm going to change the font. We're gonna do this live on stream and see if it doesn't look better. No, that is not it. Oh, you can bold stuff. We got to figure out what font looks best for chat. That's not it. Let's see here. I think that's it. I think we've done it. Save. Now let's see what this looks like. Any second now. Chat disappeared. It's early, but look for Gates to get cruising for some floor spacing. I can see it. Hold on, we gotta turn up the text size, man. Yeah, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. I'm messing with the chat setup so that we can we gotta make this look like fire. You know what I mean? Because we're about to start our whole streaming journey, and we're starting with these games, but we're about to get some gaming content up on the second channel on the Twitch. This _51 is the Twitch. We're gonna revive that this off season here. Okay, we gotta wait till chat comes back up. Let's test. If we put this in the chat, I should be able to see. We should be able to see what that does to the screen here. Test. Okay, cool. Now we can shrink that. We can shrink that. You did say it. You did call it. First free throw good for Anthony Robinson. Welcome back. Right now the score 2-7 after this free throw by Anthony Robinson at the Border War game. One of the best traditions in sports is when Missouri and Kansas play against each other. That's what we've got going right now. Second shot up for Robinson. Off the front of the rim. And last touch by Kansas will be Missouri basketball once again. So an opportunity to score more than you would. Anthony Robinson the second. He's at 24 for 34 on free throws before this game. Now make that 25 for 36 attempts for free throws versus attempts. Sean Phillips now off the inbounds play. Going to hand it off to Robinson. Sets up the screen. And Anthony Robinson falling backwards with the three-point attempt. That's good. And that's the first field goal made of the game for Missouri. Make that 5-7. Missouri coming back against Kansas. Melvin Council now going to take the ball back for Kansas. Darren Peterson with Boateng defending him very closely. Council Jr. now guarded by Robinson. Passes it out. They're spacing the floor out right now is Kansas. Peterson to Council Jr. in the corner. Pass across the court to Trey White on the left wing. No good on the shot there. So Robinson with another opportunity here. A wide open shot. Both defenders went with Mitchell. Boateng on the putback. Can't get it to fall. Rebound now by Jamari McDowell, who's taking the ball up for Kansas. Kansas heading back to the right side of the court. McDowell pass to Council. Council swings it around to Peterson. Sets a screen. Peterson now dribbles out to the right. Tries to get past Sean Phillips, and they will call a foul here on Sean Phillips. They're saying he body blocked the player with the ball on the dribble there. Yeah, Anthony Robinson, man, he comes in and instantly changes the game. It's crazy to see that. Like, it's truly crazy, but he does that. Robinson, like the quarterback of this team right now, commanding the defense. T.O. Barrett's in. Sean Phillips now playing defense. Hands up by Anthony Robinson, and a great contested shot there by Peterson. Darren Peterson with 5. Robinson taking it back now, 9-5 to score. Kansas with the lead. T.O. Barrett swings around, drives past Peterson, steps through, shot up, and a very contested shot goes in for T.O. Barrett. Continuing to be impressed by what you see out of T.O. Barrett on the court and how he can finish at the cup. You got to play really solid defense to stop him from scoring. Now Council Jr. with the pass out to McDowell. McDowell to White. They swing around each other. White drives down the left lane. Anthony Robinson with the rebound. Shot is no good. Mark Mitchell with the pass ahead, and it's good. Mark Mitchell capitalizes, and the game is tied. 9-9. Now Peterson with the pressure on, and T.O. Barrett forcing even more pressure. Melvin Council Jr. at the wing. Pass out to Trey White. Bryson Tiller with the ball, guarded by Sean Phillips. Passes to Peterson. Peterson with a shot from the three-point line. No good. And Robinson able to fight for that rebound and pull it down. Missouri now driving. Mark Mitchell makes a man miss. Gets to the lane. And Mark Mitchell with the first lead of the game for Missouri, 11-9. Gave a great shoulder fake. Comes back around and finishes at the cup. It's 11-9 Missouri. Jacob Cruz now defending Jamari McDowell at the top of the key. Pass out to Trey White. White, pass to Council Jr., guarded by T.O. Barrett, who gets a hand up, contests the shot. No good. Sean Phillips Jr. with the rebound. Pass to T.O. Barrett, who takes it up. Pass ahead to Anthony Robinson, who steps back, tries to drive, gets it to Mitchell. Mitchell with the fake from the three-point line. Now trapped. Escapes. Jacob Cruz with his first shot attempt of the day. Not going to fall. Not going to fall. So Missouri with the lead right now. And we'll see what happens here once we come back from action. But yeah, Missouri goes on a crazy run there. Missouri goes on a crazy run. It's 12 minutes and 31 seconds left to go here in the first half. Robinson now taking his time, guarded by Council Jr. Anthony Robinson now uses Mark Mitchell as the screen, dribbles around the screen. Still by himself, 7 seconds on the shot clock. Mark Mitchell driving, and Mitchell travels. Mark Mitchell, who's usually the powder keg or the catalyst for many offensive plays here, just, a mistake here on that play. But he'll recover from it, as will Missouri. 12 minutes and 16 seconds to go here in the first half. Council Jr. guarded by T.O. Barrett. Drives around to the left. Pass out to Trey White. Pump fake at the three-point line. Pass back out. Now McDowell finishes with it at the right wing. Shot no good. T.O. Barrett tips away the rebound. Can't save it in time and catches himself before he runs into the scoreboard area. T.O. Barrett from Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. Z-O-U, Jim Jones. That was T.O. Barrett deflecting the rebound away as we head into the media timeout. On the season, before this game, T.O. Barrett had 52 points, 16 rebounds, 22 assists, 9 steals, 6 for 8 from free throw range. He's a sports management major from Link Academy right now, doing a great job managing this Kansas offense and stopping them from getting any momentum going. If you're watching right now, what's your score prediction for this game? What's your score prediction for this game? What do you assume is going to happen? Let's see if we can't get this clip up during the media timeout, huh? My score prediction, Kansas doesn't score that many points. They're only averaging, Missouri's averaging 90 points per game. Meanwhile, Kansas is averaging 74 points per game. But they've done a great job defensively. They've got 3 losses on the season, but like if you look at who their losses are, you'd be like, yeah, anybody would lose against those teams. I'm talking, they lost to Duke, they lost to UNC, and they lost to UConn. So, that's tricky. Taking it back now, 9-5 to score. Ron and T.O. Barrett forcing even more pressure. Melvin Council Jr. at the Bryson Tiller with the ball, guarded by Sean Phillips. Passes to Peterson. Peterson with a shot from the three-point line, no good. And Robinson able to fight for that rebound and pull it down. Missouri now driving. Mark Mitchell makes a man miss, gets to the lane, and Mark Mitchell with the first lead of the game. Boom. Cut. And Robinson able to fight for that rebound and pull it down. Missouri now driving. Mark Mitchell makes a man miss, gets to the lane, and Mark Mitchell with the first lead of the game for Missouri, 11-9. Gave a great shoulder fake, comes back around and finishes at the cup. It's 11-9 Missouri. Boom. So let's cut here. Boom. All right, let's get this clip up. Chat. This game, bro. Defense hustle looking good. So far, I have to give maximum effort to win. MIZZOU. Hey, man, absolutely. Dude, we gotta play with everything we got. You're playing against a ranked opponent. Mizzou lead. All right, let's post this mug. As soon as we can. Because I think we're coming back from break. Yep, here we go, coming back from break. They're showing highlights from last year. I was at that game and stormed the court and everything, man. That was one of the craziest memories of my life, was playing against Missouri, or being there for the Missouri-Kansas game. Like, the stadium was rocking. When I tell you, like, the stadium was rocking. It's the loudest, that might be the loudest I've ever heard the stadium. So 12 minutes to go here in the first half. And right now, McDowell on the inbounds play gets it to Flory Bagunda, who's stuck at the three-point line until he gets the outlet pass. Back to McDowell at the right wing. Trey White now in the corner. Dribbles. He's got Cruz jumping in front of him. Back to the top of the key to McDowell. Now, Elmarco Jackson fouled during his dribble drive. Forced out of bounds, but they'll give him the foul there. Anthony Robinson with his first foul of the game. Get back here. Maximum effort will be required here in this game. Now we're waiting here on the inbounds play. Kansas going to inbound it. It's number 14 taking the inbounds play. That's Melvin Council Jr. From Rochester, New York. Went to University Prep, averaging 10.9 points per game. He's got the pass out to the top of the key. Elmarko Jackson's waiting on it. Trey White now gets the ball from the pass. Bounce pass into Bagunda. Bagunda to Jackson. Jackson out to the corner 3 by Trey White. Good from the right corner. Kansas now with the lead back. Once again, they've got it 12-11. Missouri still hanging on. It's a close one. 11 minutes, 23 seconds to go here in the first half. Mitchell with the ball on that right shoulder. Drives through Trey White. Ball tipped out by Elmarko Jackson. Will remain in Missouri possession. Mark Mitchell. T.O. Barrett now on the inbounds play. Missouri always excels at these. Javon Porter gets the pass down at the elbow. In the paint, no good. At the block, not the elbow. But Porter throwing some elbows, getting physical in there. Has to lean in, using his shoulder, and still blocked away. Barrett with another shot at the inbounds play. Javon Porter open on the left wing. Drives in through McDowell. Pass back out to Barrett. Limited time here on the shot clock, which actually isn't moving. And another travel called on Missouri. It will be Kansas ball. In the first half. Boom. 11-12 Kansas. 11:02 here on the clock. Jamari McDowell is going to take the ball up for the Jayhawks. Met by T.O. Barrett and some tough defense. Pass down to the block immediately by Bagunda. Rejected by Sean Phillips. Now Missouri trying to advance quickly and get some points off the turnover. Robinson out to Porter. Porter from the top of the key. This one sits on the back of the rim. Rolls around a little bit, but it is good. Missouri with the lead 14-12. 14-12, Missouri now. Trey White looking for an option. Kansas trying to respond. Council Jr. takes the screen from Bagunda and takes the basket right to the cup. And now it is 14-14. Game tied. Honor Boateng looking for an option. Left open. Instead going to drive there into the defense. His shot tipped right back to him. And he finishes with a slam dunk. Honor Boateng gives Missouri the lead right back. 16-14 Missouri. Now Melvin Council Jr. tries to lob one up. Miscommunication because the ball does not get to its intended target. Robinson now in the left wing. Gets the ball to Sean Phillips. Phillips spin move and a hook shot. It's good. There's a foul on the floor after the shot goes up. So it is good. It's 18-14. Missouri with a 4-point lead now. So yeah, Sean Phillips might be my favorite player on this Missouri team. If I had to pick a favorite player, if you had to tell me pick your favorite player on the team right now, it'd probably be Sean Phillips. I just really enjoy his play style, the way that he's physical at the cup. 9 minutes, 33 seconds left to go right now in this first half. Missouri 7-16 from field goals. Kansas 5-16. And Elmarko Jackson draws this foul on T.O. Barrett. That's 2 fouls on Barrett in quick succession there. He'll go up to the free throw line off the shooting foul. Neither team a lot of success from 3 right now. 2 for 7 and 2 for 8 are Kansas and Missouri. And now Nicholas Butta Randall checking into the game for the first time after the miss by Elmarko. Waiting on the second shot attempt. Catching his breath is Jackson. Kansas with another free throw attempt, down by 4, their largest deficit so far in the basketball game. Second shot up and good. Make that a 3-point deficit as Jackson goes 1 for 2 from the free throw line. T.O. Barrett now with the pass to Mark Mitchell. Mitchell to Butta Randall, touching the ball for the first time today. Boateng now with the ball. Pass to Porter, top of the key. Shot up, grazes the rim. No good. Now Darren Peterson with the chance to take it back up the court. The star freshman with the pass to Jackson. Jackson now finds Peterson once again. Peterson guarded by Mark Mitchell. Don't want to shoot that one in the paint. Now Cole Rosario's pass is tipped. Recovered by Nicholas Randall, who forces it up to T.O. Barrett. Barrett to Mitchell. Back out to Barrett at the three-point line. Drives in from the right corner with the reverse shot. No good. Javon Porter with the rebound. Tries his luck at the paint and draws the foul on Badunga. Flora Badunga, who says he wears 40 because 40 rhymes with 40, goes up and just gets a hand over Javon Porter. So you will call that a foul. So Javon Porter, first shot up, no good. A tough time shooting so far for Javon Porter in this basketball game. They haven't been falling. 0 for 1 on this time at the free throw line as well. Second attempt coming. He's 51% on field goals from the season. Second shot up and good. Make that 19. 19-15. Missouri still with the lead. Now with the press, the full court press on Kansas. Trey White able to beat it. Pass to Cole Rosario. Rosario at the three-point line. Shot up. Not going to fall. White with the rebound. Pass to Peterson at the top of the key. At the front court, Peterson retreats. Now trapped by Boateng and Mitchell. Mitchell gets back to the paint. Pass to Trey White. That's good. From the right wing, Trey White. Nothing but net. 18-19. Missouri with a 1-point lead. Boateng guarded by 3 defenders. Ball tipped. Pass or shot blocked now. Boateng and Mitchell both struggling. Mitchell draws the foul. So he'll go back to the free throw line. Plenty of his third, fourth, maybe even a fifth chance point there on the rebound attempt. 7 minutes and 49 seconds to go in this first half. 1-point lead, but it feels like Missouri has control of the game right now as we head into the commercial break. I'm going to head into this hydration break and grab a sip of water. So far on their broadcast, they've been discussing whether or not we should have these two teams play every year. And I don't think anybody could ever give me a convincing argument that Missouri and Kansas shouldn't be an annual game. I mean, it's like every time it happens, it is the center of attention. What? Notre Dame's out of the playoffs? Hold on. Wait. While we're here, I got to check what's going on with the selection show. What's the bracket look like? College football playoff bracket. College football playoff bracket 2025. James Madison's playing Oregon? Okay, James Madison, Oregon. Texas Tech, duh, conference champ. Alabama, Oklahoma. The winner plays Indiana. See, bro, I would pay to watch either of those games. Tulane and James Madison are in? How? How did that happen? Man, no Virginia and no Duke in the playoffs. So Tulane and James Madison are both in the CFP. That's wild. Ohio State, duh. Miami, Texas A&M, duh. Notre Dame gets kicked out of the playoffs for Miami. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. This college football is like so entertaining because I don't even know if there's like defined rules. So it's like a genuine surprise when teams make it into the playoffs or don't. Hold on. Hold on. Let's. Dude. This stuff is crazy. Like, this stuff is actually crazy. Liberty, liberty, liberty.
So far on their broadcast, they've been discussing whether or not Notre Dame's out of the playoff. Every time it happens, is the center of attention. What? Notre Dame's out of the playoffs? Notre Dame's out of the playoffs? Hold on. Wait. While we're here, I gotta check what's going on with the selection show. What's the bracket look like? College football playoff bracket. Virginia and no Duke in the playoffs. Football is like so entertaining because I don't even know if there's like defined rules. So it's like a genuine surprise when teams make it into the playoffs or don't.
That's crazy, man. This college football playoff bracket is crazy stuff. All right, here we go. We're back. Mark Mitchell makes the free throw. 20-18 the score. 20-18 our score now. 7 minutes, 49 seconds left to go here in this first half. Shot goes up. Second one doesn't go for Mitchell. Rebounded by Trey White. Peterson will take the ball up for Kansas now. Peterson from Canton, Ohio with the pass now to Bryson Tiller. Tiller to White. Back to Peterson in the paint. Lob pass to the layup. No good. Anthony Robinson now taking it up for Missouri. Cruz to Boateng. Boateng tries to drive. Stands at the free throw line. Now passing the ball all around. Ring around the rosy we go. Anthony Robinson now on the KU logo setting up the play. Lob pass from Cruz to Mitchell. Mitchell in the paint. Tipped away by Peterson is the basketball. Mitchell tries to go up for the shot. It's deflected back all the way to Robinson, who takes the lob pass to Boateng in the left corner. 3-point up. No good. Tipped once again. And this will be a foul on Mark Mitchell, who sits in the lap of Trey White on the ground. They talk about going to the ground for it. They are definitely going to the ground for it here. That's crazy. That's crazy. Kansas basketball now. Kansas basketball. As Peterson's going to take the ball up the court. Peterson now trapped. Escapes. Gets it to Trey White. White to Elmarco Jackson. Now Melvin Council Jr. to Peterson. Back to the left corner for Jackson. That pass tipped by Jacob Cruz. Melvin Council Jr. able to maintain control. Now driving in from the free throw line. Tipped away by Honor Boateng. They'll go to the floor. Peterson and Boateng on the floor. Jump ball. Missouri possession. 20-18 still the score. 6 minutes and 35 seconds left to go in the first half of this game. Both these teams go into the ground for it, playing aggressively. You expect nothing less when Missouri and Kansas meet with each other on the basketball court. I can't believe still about the college football playoff bracket. That is some wild, wild stuff, man. Yeah, it is wild. Anthony Robinson now going to inbound the basketball, guarded by Elmarco Jackson, who fouls him. That's a reach-in foul on Jackson, who's arguing that he tipped the basketball. Jackson from South Kent High School in Marlton, New Jersey, stands at 6'3", 195. He wears 13 because it's his lucky number. Unlucky there with the reach-in foul. Jacob Cruz on the inbounds pass to Anthony Robinson. Once again face guarded by Elmarco Jackson. Mark Mitchell fakes the screen with the little screen and roll. And they'll call another travel on Mark Mitchell. These referees are very stingy about the steps. Another time there, they're calling Mark Mitchell with the foul. So score remains 20-18, although they made the shot. So Peterson passes to Elmarco Jackson. Jacob Cruz will meet him as he crosses half court. Pass to Melvin Council Jr. replaces him. And once again this time, Jackson standing at the top of the three-point line. Anthony Robinson beats the screen. Pass to Peterson, left wing. Three-pointer, good. Kansas takes the lead once again. The freshman Peterson with another three-point shot. Anthony Robinson now trying to respond quickly. Going to drive in by himself, play a little ISO ball. That shot no good. Rebounded by Trey White. White met by Boateng. Trey White to Peterson. Melvin Council Jr. with a tough screen. And Peterson's shot no good from three this time. Robinson now trying to cause a fast break. Has numbers. Draws the foul. Shot no good. So Robinson will go to the free throw line now. Dude, he's explosive, Anthony Robinson. You got to be careful. He will torch on those fast break plays. He's continuing to try to attack ahead of the defense. And if you don't get back on time, you are punishing yourself. 20-21 to score. And the first free throw for Robinson rolls around the free throw line arch, or around the basket, falls out. No good. Before today on the season, Robinson 24 for 34 from free throws. This one up and good. So he'll split that 50-50, and the game is tied 21-21. You got to win by 2 if you're playing bucket. Jamari McDowell now guarded by Jacob Cruz. Pass to the mid-range, and an offensive foul called on Kansas. Illegal screen will be called on Trey White. Meaning Missouri possession headed back the other way. 5 minutes and 17 seconds to go here in the first half. T.O. Barrett takes the ball down the court. 21-21. Barrett guarded by the potential number 1 pick, Darren Peterson. Barrett now with the ball once again. Luke Northweather on the right wing takes the ball from him. Hands it off to Anthony Robinson. A little bit of miscommunication by the Kansas defense. Cruz with the shot. And no good. There's Peterson with the rebound. His name continuing to come out of my mouth here. He's putting stats up offensively, defensively, and now drives in with the lob. Can't quite get it to Trey White in time for an alley-oop. And the layup attempt, no good. Anthony Robinson takes the ball back. Mark Mitchell through the lane. Superman dunk. Mark Mitchell from beyond the elbow. Drove all the way in. 23-21. Forces the timeout. That's how you change the momentum. 4 minutes, 28 seconds to go. Mark Mitchell says, I am exactly who I say I am. Drives through the lane with the dunk. My goodness gracious. Don't meet him at the rim. Don't do it. They're going to a commercial break off that. I mean, you can't keep playing after that. Shut the court down. How about that? I mean, just how about that, man? I can't. I still am shocked by that. If you're looking right now, go watch that Mark Mitchell dunk. They probably just posted on Twitter. I'm gonna go look for it on Twitter actually. That was wild stuff, man. That was wild stuff. Hold on. All right, we got a clip farm, chat. We are clip farming right now. CFP. Have they announced any of the bowl stuff yet? The bowl game stuff not available yet. Okay, bowl game stuff not available yet. Okay, I gotta go to ESPN. Bowl games. All right, we got the CFP, the quarterfinals, whatever. All right, here we go. Oh, do we not have the... Nah, somebody's got this, bro. Somebody has to have this information. Somebody has to have this information, man. Playoff predictions? No. No. Iowa and Wait. Iowa and K-State actually skipped the bowl games? They're not going to the bowl? I didn't even know you could skip a bowl game. Yo, these CFP releases are actually causing some mischief online. This is crazy. I can't, like, dude, hold on. Wait, so, yeah, Duke had to have won last night, right? How did Virginia let that happen? How did Virginia let that happen? Welcome back to the game. Jamari McDowell starts off taking the ball up for Kansas. 4 minutes and 17 seconds left to go in this first half. 23-21 Missouri. Darren Peterson looks to change that right away with the three-point shot from the right wing. No good. And a jump ball here. So it'll be Kansas basketball. Yes, 6-7 game winner. What do you mean? What is a 6-7 game winner? Are you talking about the Virginia game? Are you talking about the ACC championship just now we were talking about? So, Peterson inbounding the ball on the Kansas side of the court. Looking to score. Flory Bagunda now takes the ball at the three-point line. Passes to McDowell. That pass tipped. Council able to get the ball back. Now Peterson with the step back. Can't shoot. Two contested. Mark Mitchell with tight coverage. Pass off the defense to Sean Phillips. And a foul on Sean Phillips during the dribble. That's crazy. Good for Duke, man. Good for Duke. We were talking about Duke football, though. I was talking about Duke football beating Virginia. They play Florida on Tuesday. That's what's up. All right, here we go. Darren Peterson at the free throw line. First one up. Count it. So, 22-23. Kansas, off one more free throw attempt, could tie this game back at 23. He's dribbling. Looks up to the rim. Shoots. And it is good. So, game tied at 23. 3:53 to go in the half. Barrett dribbling. Mark Mitchell doing a great job using his body positioning to get his man open. Anthony Robinson now, top of the key. Trapped by two defenders. Pass out to Mark Mitchell on the right wing. Drives to the elbow. Pass back out to Robinson. 11 seconds on the shot clock. Robinson, he's one up from deep. Not going to fall. And a great rebound by Flory Bagunda. Peterson with another chance for Kansas. Pass all the way around. Jamari McDowell with the lob to Bagunda, who dunks over Mark Mitchell. Kansas with the lead, 25-23. Coach Gates calls the timeout with 3:15 to go in the half. Kansas rising up. And they definitely came back. 3. Dude, the college football playoff just stirred everything up. James Madison's in. Tulane is in. I got the hashtag CFP notification during a break in the Mizzou versus Kansas game. James Madison in. Tulane in. Tulane in. Out. College football is really crazy. Badgers should be in. What, like Wisconsin? You gotta be trolling if you're talking about Wisconsin. That Wisconsin game, they had some of the worst games I've ever seen. Now, back from the timeout. T.O. Barrett dribbling down the court for Missouri. Pass to Robinson. They'll switch positions. Robinson to Cruz. Cruz to Barrett. Still all outside the three-point line. Now Mitchell on the left wing to T.O. Barrett on the opposite side. Barrett tries to drive through Peterson. Pass to Cruz underneath the basket. And that shot blocked by Bryson Tiller. Melvin Council Jr. finds Peterson. Peterson drives through the left side. Flory Bagunda. Missouri says he's out of bounds. And they're calling for a review. And now foul on Missouri. Better than JMU? I don't know. I truly don't know. I don't know if I would put Wisconsin over James Madison, who's in the playoffs. I watched 3 James Madison games this year. I really like what I see out of them. Are they going to win the national championship? No. Absolutely not. They're a better team than Wisconsin, in my opinion. Like, if I was going to pick a team and be like, this team would beat this team in a game, I think James Madison would beat Wisconsin. Don't crucify me for that. Free throw good for Kansas. It's 26-23 the score. Honor Boateng now on the right side of the wing. Missouri moving towards the left side. The basket on the left side of the court. Nicholas Randall by himself at the three-point line facing the rim. Instead, Robinson with the pass to Mark Mitchell. Mitchell spins through the lane. Goes up for the shot. Bryson Tiller with the rebound initially. And now a clump of defensive players all around each other, and Missouri jumps in. Jump ball. We'll see who they give possession to. It'll be Missouri basketball. The Badgers got Hart. Hart can only get you so far, man. Hart's not beating a playoff team. Barrett underneath the rim for the inbounds play. Pass to Nicholas Randall. Randall to Mitchell, who shoots from the right wing. That three-pointer, no good. And a foul on Nicholas Randall. Kansas players not happy about it. They think it's a little bit more than a foul. And now a technical against Jamari McDowell. It's getting heated. Vanderbilt should definitely be in the CFP. It's getting heated now on the court. Over the back here on Nicholas Randall. And now 2 players for Kansas, yeah. That's a light tech. I'd call it a foul maybe. I don't know if that's a tech. It was pretty calm. It was pretty tame. Anthony Robinson did a good job whipping his hair back and forth. And honestly, his hairstyle and how they swing back, that probably helps you get some technical fouls, like if you're being real. Oh, it has to be a technical because it's a dead ball. They're going to give the technical here to McDowell, probably, yeah. That's crazy. Yeah, they're discussing the foul right now. He's stiff-armed. If you're watching me and you're not seeing it on the radio, after the play, Jamar McDowell goes up to Anthony Robinson, shoves him out of the way, and gets all frustrated. Tries to shove through Robinson, put him on the ground, and that's how we get this foul now. So we'll see what they decide. He did the shake. Hey, no doubt. No doubt. But you're supposed to study the greats and take what they're doing. So some good work there some good work there. And now we're going to say, we're seeing what the referees give it. A pretty long discussion with the scorekeeper. Oh, we're still waiting on a decision. Reg is telling him to hug it out. They're giving him offsetting technical fouls. Anthony Robinson with 3 fouls and a technical now. I'm not sure what the... So, nobody's going to shoot the free throws. Missouri's going to shoot the free throws. So, Flory Badunga now is just... Oh, Flory Badunga is taking the 2-point shots. First one goes up. So, now 27-23. Kansas extending their lead. They're dragging this game out. Badunga now with another shot attempt. And it's good. So, Kansas leads by 5 points. That's pretty high as far as leads have gone in this game. We saw Missouri with a 4-point lead. As we're looking at it now. T.O. Barrett's going to take the inbounds pass here. Barrett on the inbounds play. 23-28, 2 minutes and 10 seconds before halftime. Barrett, pass out to Mitchell on the left wing. Mitchell will drive. He's in the paint, spins, fades with the shot, and it's good. Mark Mitchell gets a lucky bounce there off the back of the rim. 25-28. Missouri Tigers. 1 minute and 48 seconds left to go here in the half. Kansas leads by 3 with an attempt to score here. Melvin Council Jr. working off T.O. Barrett for Missouri. Pass to Peterson, guarded by Boateng. Peterson will drive into the center at the free throw line, a step beyond, and that fadeaway jumper is good. 30-25. Kansas trying to keep that 5-point lead. Now Mitchell, pass to Boateng. Mitchell, pass out to Barrett. Jacob Cruz with the pump fake twice. Gets McDowell to jump twice. Now T.O. Barrett driving through the lane. Contact, but not enough to draw the foul. Peterson now with the rebound. Peterson for Kansas. Pass to McDowell. Back to Peterson at the right wing. Dribbles back. Step back over Jacob Cruz. Peterson can't get it to fall. Nicholas Randall with the rebound off the tip by Kansas. So Missouri taking it back their direction. 46.5 on the clock. Mitchell drives. Can't get it to fall off of the Missouri hand. And they will say tipped by Kansas. So 25-30. Kansas leads. Missouri basketball under their basket. 41.3 on the clock. Thank you for that. Fix the scoreboard. Yeah, they're going to probably... They're probably going to go back and review that. So, Boateng. Yeah, it looks like it's off Honor Boateng. Yeah, it is interesting when they don't constantly foul each other. Unfortunately, we seem to be getting plenty of constant fouling happening. They're going to go back and review now. It looks almost absolutely certain that it's off of Honor Boateng. It looks like there's no doubt they're gonna review. They're gonna change the call here. We're waiting on the call. Waiting on the call. We're gonna start streaming on Twitch. If you're watching right now or watching in the future, after this has already gone live, follow this_51 on Twitch. We're gonna be hitting the game. We'll play college football. We'll play a little bit of dispatch, some story games. We will be hitting that pretty heavily. And now here we go. Melvin Council Jr. going to take the rollout. Kansas trying to preserve the clock and give themselves an opportunity to score here. Now Bryson Tiller pass to Darren Peterson. Peterson pulls up from the mid-range on a fader. No good. Mark Mitchell with the rebound. So 25-30, 28 on the clock. Just a second difference between the shot and game clock. Missouri looking to get this within one possession off the shot attempt here. Barrett now looking to drive. Works around Nicholas Randall. Mark Mitchell sets the screen. Barrett can't escape. Mark Mitchell now going to drive from the three-point line into the paint. Shot tipped. 2 seconds. 1 second. Trey White pulls up 3. Got it. At the buzzer. Trey White pulls up. Gets the shot off just in time to extend the lead. It's 33-25 at the half. We will be back for the second half of action. I got to take 20 minutes and get some food. And we'll come back and run it back for the second half. But right now, you look splendid in your suit today. Appreciate that, man. I work as a sports anchor, so I have like we have all the required materials and resources. Here it is. This_51 on Twitch. Drop the follow. Will start. There we go. All right, we'll be back. I'm going to take this halftime break. I'll see you on 20 minutes. Whoa! We are back for an explosion in the second half, ladies and gentlemen. We've got Missouri versus Kansas. There have been 19 field goals made in this first half. That is an incredible statistic. 25-35. Kansas with the lead, with a commanding lead. Oh, my stat broadcast is a little bit ahead. So we're going to get a bucket here in the next 30 seconds or so. And then we'll see. All right, cool. That's where we're at. I need to stop looking at the stat broadcast because it's delayed from the deal. Anyway, Melvin Council Jr. around the rim. Passes out to Peterson. Peterson with a jumper turns into a pass midair. And Melvin Council Jr. gets Trey White the easy assist. So now it is officially 35-25. Kansas with a 10-point lead, the largest for either team so far in this game. Anthony Robinson now kicks it out to Honor Boateng for Missouri. Mark Mitchell with the ball. Drives in from the free throw line. Tries to go up with it, and he will be fouled. He'll be fouled. So going to the free throw line is Mark Mitchell. 19 minutes, 15 seconds to go in the basketball game. As Mitchell now, we're waiting on him to take his shot. We talked about the playoff bracket for the college football playoffs. It seems that Missouri is nearing on its bowl location. Mark Mitchell's first free throw, no good. No good on there. Second shot up, and that'll fall. So 26-35, Missouri slowly fighting away at that lead. Peterson now guarded by Boateng as soon as he took the inbounds pass. Gets it to Melvin Council on the left wing. Now Kansas moving to the left side of the screen. Missouri moving to the right. Peterson drives through the lane. Floater, count it. That's a tough bucket to make. Peterson makes it look easy. Now on the other end, Boateng has it ripped away from him by Flory Badunga. So 37-26 Kansas. Peterson with an open three attempt. Won't fall. Boateng pulls the rebound away. Kansas by 11. Boateng drives through, has it ripped away from him, knocked to the ground, but Anthony Robinson takes the shot from the three-point line, can't get it to fall, and Boateng with the foul. Things just not going the way of the Missouri Tigers here early in the second half. A lot of NBA scouts looking at this dude, Darren Peterson. He's got the numbers. He's got the statistics. He is certainly one of the players you look to and say they impact the game when they are on the court. Wide open is Bryson Tiller for a dunk underneath the basket. Nobody's defending him. It's 39-26. Missouri falling further and further behind. 18 minutes and 8 seconds to go in the game. Missouri forced to call a timeout to stop the momentum. I mean, it is going all the way in the direction of the Jayhawks here. At the T-Mobile Center in Missouri, fighting and kicking and clawing for an opportunity to come back. They trail now by 13 as we head into the first commercial break of the second half. My, oh my, oh my, oh my, oh my. What is going on? Is my door open? I need to close my door. I gotta close my door, man. Sitting in the commercial break. Nothing happened really for Missouri. Liberty, liberty, liberty. See my face just turned yellow? That's the Liberty Mutual commercial. Just attacked my screen. That's pretty crazy. I might play the game some. I'm trying to think of what I'm going to do once this basketball game is over. I might play the game some. It's been a minute since I played the game. Yeah. I might just play some video games. I might play some video games. That's a great feeling that the Panthers are good. The NFL is better when Carolina's good, man. Sorry, we're not doing the whole like entertaining thing during these commercials, bro. Like, I'm really strictly just trying to get some reps, some play-by-play reps. Dude, the bowl game announcement's coming soon. Missouri bowl game. News. Kansas is on a 21-8 run. Yikes, man. Yikes, man. Now, T.O. Barrett with the inbounds pass. 18 minutes and 4 seconds to go here in the second half. 26-39 Kansas. Mark Mitchell now drives. Mitchell spins. Has it blocked. Bryson Tiller just gets up a little bit higher than Mitchell could. Rejects the shot. Now on the other way, Tiller with possession of the basketball for Kansas. Darren Peterson trapped by Mitchell and Javon Porter. Able to get free. Finds Trey White wide open. And that'll be a foul on Sean Phillips Jr. Just able to wrap around Phillips as he's going up for the shot. Phillips can't recover in time. Incredible. Darren Peterson was the Naismith Player of the Year. Ranked the #1 player in his class by On3 and by 24/7. He's the highest recruited player of all time in Kansas. You think about the greats in Kansas basketball history, Darren Peterson is the highest ranked of all time. He won gold with Team USA at the FIBA 16U in 2023. I mean, he's done everything that you could think of. Mizzou might be cooked. It is looking that way. 26-40 the score now. Make that 41. 26-41. Anthony Robinson now with the ball. Trying to find a way to win this game. Now Mark Mitchell in the left wing. Down by 15 points at this juncture. T.O. Barrett from the right wing, pass to Anthony Robinson, who they're going to say no shot because Anthony Robinson just tries to lob one up after the fact. Foul cam on the ground before the shot goes up. So Robinson fouled, 26-41, and an on-the-ball foul. Missouri will just retain possession of the ball. Robinson immediately to Barrett on that inbounds play. 17:20 to go in the game. Mark Mitchell now trapped, double teamed in the post. Kicks it out. Jacob Cruz now opposite side of the court. Right wing off the near side rim. Can't get it to fall. Missouri's shots just not falling down now. Instead, the game falling apart as Melvin Council Jr. hits the and one on the opposite side. 43-26. He just drove right past Mark Mitchell. Anthony Robinson now with foul number 4. He's got to be careful. He might come off the court for a considerable amount of time to keep him for the end of this game because that is the 4th foul on Robinson. Free throw good. 26-44. Missouri in shambles. 16:56. Ball tipped now by Council Jr., who just had that and one. Robinson now would kick out pass to Northweather. Northweather to Barrett, who drives, lays it up off the left side, uses his left hand there on a layup. Barrett, another great offensive play. Makes it 28-44. Still not a lot of breathing room. 16 points. Missouri's rattled absolutely right. Trey White now just taking his time. Flory Badunga guarded by Luke Northweather outside the post. Peterson now. The focus of this Missouri defense. They're zoning up to make sure somebody can defend Peterson at all times. Over the top of Barrett, shot no good. Now Mitchell with the rebound. Finds Robinson. Robinson to Cruz, who lays one up right on the opposite end. Now cuts the lead to 14 points. Jacob Cruz on the layup with an Anthony Robinson assist all the way down the court. This is a great play. So 15:55 on the clock. Trey White. Pass to Council Jr., who's just going to dribble, takes his time. Badunga sets the screen. Tries to screen and roll, nowhere to go. Badunga with the ball across the court to White, who finds Peterson. Contested shot in the face of T.O. Barrett. The defender standing right there. That should be at all times a shot you cannot make. Peterson makes it. That's why he was the #1 recruited player in the country. 47-30. Mitchell now face up with the rim. No good. Tried a three-point shot. Now Melvin Council Jr. streaking across the court and draws the foul. Bryson Tiller with the shot. Jacob Cruz can't recover. Another foul. 17 points. What happened? This is rough, man. Nothing is everything. Yeah, they're falling apart right now, man. It is not looking good. Yeah, it is not going. It is not going well right now. But that's crazy. This is crazy. Mizzou is struggling right now. Love that chicken from Popeyes. Ooh, my thumb hurts. It is not. Hey, I can't lie. Yo, it's not looking good right now. Dude, Darren Peterson is going insane, man. He's going crazy. Okay, I got my mic set up. I gotta test my gaming stuff here in a little. But yeah, you can't help but be impressed with what this dude is doing. Here comes Bryson Tiller. Shot. No good. Ooh. Bryson Tiller's second free throw. Count it. 30-48 the score right now for Missouri. Sebastian Mack comes in. He's driving on Elmarko Jackson. In the triple threat position, passes from the left wing all the way around, swings around to Luke Northweather at the right wing, hits a complete 360, back to Sebastian Mack, top of the key. Northweather, deep three, not going to fall. Jacob Cruz gets the rebound, but they'll call a foul on the court before the foul. Yikes. You can tell missing out on Jaden Stone is really hurting the Missouri Tigers. It'll be good to have him back as soon as he returns. Back the other way. Marco Jackson. Ooh, dangerous pass to Melvin Council Jr. It pays off. Bryson Tiller with the dunk attempt draws another foul. Back to the free throw line we go. When does he come back? So he's out. As of this last week in November, he was out for at least 4 weeks or so. I believe he gets reevaluated next week to see if he's healthy, and if they can determine that he's healthy to play, they'll start the return to play process. But it'll be at least another week or two. T.O. Barrett now with the ball for Missouri. Bounce pass to Luke Northweather in the corner. Again, doesn't fall. Just Missouri having a rough day shooting. And that's obviously contributing to this deficit. You can't shoot, you can't score points. The other team scores points, you're losing. Council Jr. Pass to Bedunga. Bedunga to Elmarko Jackson. Lob pass across court from corner to corner. Ball tipped by Sebastian Mack. Shot no good. T.O. Barrett now taking it back down. Missouri wants points off the fast break. Mitchell able to capitalize. Over top the defender, into the basket, 32-50 the score. (32-50), 13-30 the score. Marco Jackson back to Council. Bryson Tiller at the free throw line. Shot is good. Bounces around the rim, eventually falls. 52-32 now the score. T.O. Barrett comes back the other way. Pass to Northweather. Northweather to Mitchell. Back out to Northweather. Left wing. Three-point shot. That one falls for Northweather. 35-52 now. Northweather, a Missouri product that went to Oklahoma first and finally transferred back. Elmarko Jackson now into the post to Bedunga. Fighting off Northweather. Drives in. And they'll call that foul on Northweather, I believe. Or we're waiting for them to sit back up here. Missouri basketball, actually. So foul on Missouri, or foul on Kansas. Barrett to Sebastian Mack. Mack now looks to dribble drive. He's dangerous in the lane. Shot goes up off the glass and in. 37-52 now. Missouri with a lot of work to do here in these last 12 minutes to erase this deficit. Jamari McDowell with the pass out to Peterson. McDowell now to Trey White in the left post. Kick out to McDowell. Peterson now looks at the whole play. Beats the zone with the pass to Trey White and a dunk by Bryson Tiller off the assist. Missouri unsure what to even do. I mean, the ball, they just completely destroyed the zone. Missouri stuck in their zone defense, not able to do anything with it. Now T.O. Barrett, dribble drive. Pass to Sebastian Mack. Mack drives in, nowhere to go. Kicks out to T.O. Barrett. Barrett finds Javon Porter. Kicks it to Cruz. Cruz shot is up and good. Count it. 40-54. So Missouri slowly chipping away. It's an uphill battle all the way to the finish line now. 11:26 to go. Trey White, great pass to Bryson Tiller. And a Missouri foul once again. Not looking so hot. Commercial break. We'll also be right back. Where's my be right back stream? Here we are back from commercial break. 40-54 is the updated score. Let's go ahead and set that up. Free throw for Bryson Tiller doesn't fall. He's got another one though. Second one up, and that does fall. Darren Peterson getting stretched out on the sideline. He's got something going on in his quad. They're just making sure he stays warmed and fresh. And they're just looking to finish this basketball game out, to be perfectly honest. Right now, 55-40, 11 minutes to go in the basketball game. Jacob Cruz from the left wing, count it. The Cruz missile finds its destination. There it is once again for Cruz. 2 for 5 for 3 on the day. 8 total points. And Missouri working their way back. Melvin Council Jr. Gets it to Elmarco Jackson. Has that shot blocked by Javon Porter. Not the right option there. Cruz now from the corner. Can't get that one to fall. Leaning on the shot. Rebound by Luke Norweather. Ball bounced around a couple of times. Now Sebastian Mack with possession. Elmarco Jackson following behind him. Mack dribbles, drives around. Nowhere to get the ball. And 3, 2, 1 on the clock. Barrett can't get the shot to fall either. So 10 minutes to go in the game. Council Jr. dribbles, pass out to Jamari McDowell, who draws the foul on a three-point attempt. So 10 minutes and 1 second to go. 3 attempts at the three-point line for Kansas. Yeah, Coach Gates frustrated. McDowell from Houston, Texas, went to Manville High School. He says Kevin Durant inspired him to hoop. He wanted to hoop because he watched Kevin Durant play. Now he's at the free throw line. First one up. Doesn't fall. He says he tries to model his game off everyone he sees, which, that's great basketball instinct. You should take a little bit from each of the people that you watch play. His dad played at Prairie View A&M. He was the 2024 Academic All-Big 12 rookie. Misses his first 2 free throws here. $55-43. McDowell's third shot up, and it counts. 56-43 your score now after the made free throw. $9:56 on the clock. Missouri down 13 points. Barrett shoved from behind. That's a foul on McDowell, who just made the last free throw to put Kansas up 13. Now it gives Missouri a chance to reset the offense. Jacob Cruz now with the pass to T.O. Barrett. Barrett now driving the center of the court. Sean Phillips sets the screen. Barrett finds Cruz off that screen. Barrett now top of the key, standing on the Kansas logo, dribbling, looking for space. Nowhere to go with the basketball. Finds Sean Phillips right in the center of the paint. Ball tipped away from him. Elmarco Jackson going to draw the foul. So once again, the clock reset here for the Missouri Tigers in their own scoring possession. Barrett on the inbounds play. Cruz, Porter, Phillips, and Mack on the court. Ball to Phillips in the paint. Phillips spins. Lays the ball off the rim. It rolls all the way across the rim. Falls back down into the hands of the Kansas Jayhawks. Badunga with the rebound. Sebastian Mack now guarding Elmarco Jackson. Jackson with the kick-out pass to McDowell. Triple good from the right corner. Missouri trailing 59-43 now off the three-point shot by McDowell, open in the corner. T.O. Barrett now on the other side looking to respond. Slides a little bit. No travel called. Finds Sean Phillips. Great oop there. A lob and a shot good. Makes it 45-59. Missouri still trailing by 14. Trey White comes from the left corner, draws the foul off Jacob Cruz. Kansas with an opportunity to go back to the free throw line once again. Yeah, McDowell, that shot was beautiful. They're playing the replay of it right now. It's a great shot. Trey White. Free throw up. Count it. It's good. Now Chio Barrett dribbling down the court. It is 60-59. Sebastian Mack open after the screen. Pass out to Sean Phillips Jr., who's got some space to work with. Spins between two guards. They will call a travel. 8 minutes and 16 seconds to go. Missouri trail by 15. Cannot afford these turnovers. But Kansas doing a great job forcing errant passes. They're forcing them to dribble drive when they can't. There's no separation and no space. The Jayhawk mascot celebrating. Now Melvin Council Jr. guarded by T.O. Barrett. Top of the key. Bounce pass off the foot of T.O. Barrett. Kansas will be able to reset the offense here. 8 minutes, 5 seconds. 60 Kansas, 45 Missouri. Inbounds play coming from the left side of the court here, nearest to the bottom of the screen if you're watching. Kansas sets up the inbounds play now. It'll be Council Jr. passing it into McDowell, who's motioning. Shows Badunga, who squares up Sean Phillips now with the ball. Tries to spin, trapped by T.O. Barrett. Kick out to Council Jr., who gets the high-low alley-oop to Flory Badunga. The Kansas student section on fire after that high-low alley-oop attempt. Now Jacob Cruz looking to respond. Has Council Jr. behind him. Backs him up. Fade ball. No good for Jacob Cruz. Rebounded by Porter and a foul called on Bryson Tiller. 62-45 the score now. That is an incredible play on that end of the court by Council Jr. and Flory Badunga. Just lay that in. As we head into the media timeout, we'll be right back. We are back. Mark Mitchell now in the paint. Pass to Sebastian Mack. Gets it out to Sean Phillips Jr. Phillips with the hook shot. Can't get it to fall. And rebounds it himself. Ball tipped by Jamari McDowell out of the hands of Sean Phillips Jr. So McDowell takes it down the court for Kansas. Able to reset the offense. Melvin Council Jr. now taking his time. Kansas looking to slow the pace of this game down and allow themselves to take the commanding lead away. But Sebastian Mack has something to say about it. Tips the pass away, and it is bounced off the backboard with authority by Elmarco Jackson. There is a foul on the play, though. $45-62 the score right now. Oh, I got to change my half deal. Nobody told me that my half is incorrect. Oh, now I gotta move this over. Alright. 1 second, chat. 1 second. We gotta move our deal here. Boom. There we go. So 46-62 the score now. Elmarco Jackson with the kick pass. Jamari McDowell in the corner alone with Sean Phillips. You got to escape that situation, as he does. Now, Council Jr. driving on Mark Mitchell. Retreats back out. Elmarco Jackson now. Pass out to McDowell. McDowell, contested three-point shot. Doesn't fall, but Kansas with the rebound, draining even more time off the clock. Up by 14 points. They are content taking all of the time, draining the clock and the life force away from this team, quite frankly. McDowell shot up. Triple. Good. 17-point lead. 65-46. Sebastian Mack floater doesn't fall. Mack with the rebound now. Missouri knows they have to push the pace, so Mark Mitchell triple. Good on the response from the left wing. 49-65 to score. And now Mitchell comes out of the game. 30-second timeout here for Missouri. That dude McDowell had a crazy shot. So now we're with another timeout. Be right back. Here we are back again. Kansas cooking right now. Mark Mitchell calling out the play. 5 minutes, 50 seconds to go in this game. Down 17 points. I don't know how Missouri plans to come back. They haven't been able to stop them defensively. And now Kansas beats the press. Oh my gosh! Sean Phillips Jr. with possibly the greatest block I've ever seen. That might actually have just been the craziest block I've ever seen. He just got up and put a full palm on it. Oh my gosh. I'm like completely in shock. 5 minutes, 30 seconds to go. Robinson kick out to Boateng. Sebastian Mack back to Robinson now in the left corner. Mitchell or Sean Phillips Jr. backing down Bedunga. Able to put some points on the board, 51-65. And a shoulder in there by Kansas. That's Council Jr. with some physicality driving in. No foul called, 67-51. The kids are wild, about 67 points on the board. Kansas with the takeaway. Trey White, 4-4-4 in the second half. Council Jr. just taking time off the clock, bleeding away the clock now. 16 points separate these teams at this juncture. That's 8 baskets. Marco Jackson tries to make it 9, shot no good. Trey White gets the rebound. Now McDowell alone in the post. Bedunga loses possession of the basketball, tries to hit up a shot, and now it depends on who this ball goes off of. They'll say off Missouri, Kansas ball. 4 minutes, 13 seconds. Now foul on Northweather immediately off the inbounds play. Yeah, Missouri's got 3 top 100s coming in next season. That'll be an exciting season to watch, I gotta say. Yep, Trey White, first free throw up and in, 68-51. Now the score is 17-point difference. 4 minutes, 12 seconds to go in the game, and Missouri fans quite possibly ready to go home with 4 minutes left to go in this game. Free throw attempt number 2 for Trey White here coming up. He'll dribble, rotate the ball, shot goes up for the free throw. 2 for 2 on this attempt at the line. Now Robinson taking the ball up, guarded by Marco Jackson. The pace has certainly increased for Missouri. Got to score and got to score fast. Mark Mitchell spins, takes the shot up, draws the foul. So there's a strategy. Clock pauses on the free throw attempts, get some points up on the board. Mitchell now going to the free throw stripe. (51-69), 4:02 on the clock. Mitchell looking to change that. Mark Mitchell, who's one of 3 players ever to be all SEC in their first semester as a Tiger. He joins Jordan Clarkson and Cassius Robertson with that distinct honor. Mitchell's second shot up. Count it, 53-69 now. Kansas, dribble driving. Trey White, 3 minutes, 50 seconds to go. He's got the ball, and it's tipped away from Marco Jackson now. Anthony Robinson with the steal. Pass to T.O. Barrett. Kansas trying to play smart defense, avoid fouls. Mitchell's going to make that hard to do the way he attacks the rim. Another time drawing a foul. He's going right back to the free throw line on back-to-back drives. So we will be back when they come back. Returning back to some action, Missouri versus Kansas is not looking so hot. 69-53 the score. 3 minutes, 38 seconds in the game remaining. Missouri hasn't been able to crunch anything off of this deficit that they've amassed so far in this game. Kansas can just play their exact game and be safe and sound and secure in their win. They've been able to attack at the rim, out-rebound. They've been able to just win by scoring. So, Missouri at the free throw line. Second one goes in. 54 to 69 to score. I think Missouri fans are waiting for the inevitable whistle to blow. 3 minutes, 30 seconds for a potential comeback if there's one in there. Down 15. McDowell pass to Trey White. White back to McDowell. Now Council has the top of the key. Bryson Tiller in the corners has the ball. McDowell looks to take the three-point shot. Instead drives looking for a higher percentage shot. Bryson Tiller has it in the paint. Face up with the rim off the backboard. Count it 71-54. Kansas up with a commanding lead. T.O. Barrett now drives. Boateng by himself in the right corner. Shot does not fall. Foul on the floor on Missouri. Kansas basketball. So, Mitchell at the free throw line. Oh, foul on Kansas. Mitchell at the free throw line. First shot up and good. Count it. $55-71. Not going to fall. Flory Bedunga. Pass tipped by T.O. Barrett. Going right back to Kansas, though, because the ball's out of bounds. 55-71 now the score. 2:47 to try to save this game. Missouri needs to play clean. No turnovers. And you've got to basically make every shot at this point. Not a lot of time. Kansas beats the trap, pump fakes, and they will pass the ball around the horn. Doesn't look like Missouri's going to try to foul and win this one with a war of attrition. So Council, deep three-point shot, lob. Lob dunk to Flory Bedunga. At the end of this game, Kansas continues to pour on. That was disrespectful to put that lob up. And the ball tipped away from T.O. Barrett will remain Missouri basketball. 2 minutes on the clock, 55-73. That's a tough one. This is a tough one. So now Barrett. Pass to Cruz in the corner. He's fading, falling backwards. Makes the shot anyway. That is the Jacob Cruz play if I've ever seen one. 58-73 now the score. 2 minutes, 5 seconds in the game. Kansas just gonna wait this one out. Take their sweet time. Kansas now to Council Jr. Bill Self has 22 career games where he's beaten Missouri at Kansas after this. 58-75. 58-75 to score. Down 17 are the Tigers, looking to just have a few clean offensive drives to end this game. That's not one of them. Turnover, Bedunga with the steal. 1 minute, 24 seconds to go. 75-58. Kansas leads. Nobody looking to foul or take the extra play. McDowell dribbling the ball around as they will and just take a shot in the last 10 seconds. Council Jr. tries to lay one in. Shot no good. Now Mark Mitchell turning up the pace. A minute to go in this game. And an and one for Mark Mitchell. Not sure why Kansas is reaching in this situation. You've won the game. But they're playing hard till the final seconds. You got to respect it. 60-75 now the score. One minute exactly to go. Mark Mitchell. Free throw. No good. Kansas with the rebound. It bounces off Trey White. Will be Missouri possession here. Notre Dame not making the CFP is crazy. I can't lie. Anthony Robinson now around the horn. Shot up. No good. Now T.O. Barrett. One-on-one defense. The Kansas fans up in arms. Celebrating a 15-point win if the score remains the same. But one more Missouri possession will happen unless Kansas gets their rebound twice. Shot clock not that far down yet. We get the zoom out for the final score before it happens. Now pass out to Jaden Dawson. Dawson gets it to Badunga, no good. Missouri basketball, 23.8 seconds. Jaden Dawson, triple. Beats the buzzer, 78-60 the score. Missouri, who's averaging 90 points per game, well below that with 60 on the season or on the game. Melvin Council Jr. ends the game with a slam dunk. 80-60 the score with 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The game is over. Kansas wins 80-60 with a dunk to end the game. Thanks, Mrs. Reams. Thanks, Miss Reams. The game's over. Kansas moves to 7-3. Missouri is 8-2. The game is over. I will catch you guys next time. As always, MIZ.